Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into Stephen Krashen's influential theory of second language acquisition, which consists of five key hypotheses explaining how people acquire a new language. Krashen's work has shaped language teaching by emphasizing natural, communicative methods over strict formal rules. First, let's take a look at the acquisition learning hypothesis. Krashen suggests that acquisition, which is a subconscious process, is similar to how we learn our first language. This is different from learning, which is conscious, like studying grammar. For example, someone may know the rules for past tense, but still struggle to use it in conversation. This hypothesis encourages us to focus on meaningful communication, promoting natural acquisition over rote learning. Next, we have the input hypothesis. According to Krashen, language is acquired through comprehensible input, meaning language that is slightly above the learner's current level, what he calls I plus 1. Imagine a student who knows basic vocabulary. A teacher can introduce slightly more advanced words in context to help them progress. The idea here is that teachers should provide material that's challenging but understandable, keeping learners constantly advancing. And then we have the third hypothesis, that is the affective learning hypothesis. Krashen argues that emotions like anxiety, confidence, and motivations play a big role in learning. If a student feels stressed or insecure, their affective learning goes up, blocking their learning process. And on the other hand, a relaxed environment lowers his filter, making it easier for students to absorb language. So, for teachers, creating a comfortable, supportive classroom is crucial. Then we have the monitor hypothesis. This hypothesis explains that our monitor is the internal editor that help us correct errors using learned rules. While it's useful for writing, it can slow down natural speaking. For instance, a student might hesitate when speaking because they're too focused on applying grammar rules. Krashen suggests that teachers prioritize fluency in speech, reserving the monitor for edit everything when it's needed. And finally, we have the natural order hypothesis that proposes that language structures are acquired in a predictable order regardless of age or background. For example, learners often pick up the present tense before the past tense, even if they're thought differently. This means that teachers should focus on meaningful communication instead of strictly following a set grammar sequence. So, in conclusion, Krashen's five hypothesis acquisitions, learning input, affective filter, monitor, and natural order illustrate the importance of input, emotional readiness, and practical experience in acquiring a second language. His work reminds us that language learning is most effective when it's natural and supportive, encouraging progress at the learner's own pace. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching.